NFL snub exposed. Luke Combs breaks silence on Super Bowl halftime controversy. Something doesn't add up. The Super Bowl halftime show is supposed to represent America. The biggest stage. The biggest audience. The biggest moment in entertainment. So why does one of the most popular genres in the country keep getting ignored? Not just overlooked, completely shut out. Now even Luke Combs, a guy who avoids controversy at all costs, is speaking out. And what he said, it just confirmed what millions of fans have been thinking for years. This isn't just about music anymore. It's about who gets heard and who gets left behind. Fire 1. The backlash that started it all. The tension didn't just appear overnight. It had been building quietly, year after year, halftime show after halftime show. Fans started noticing a pattern. Country music, one of the most dominant genres in America, was nowhere to be found. Not once. Not even as a co-headliner. Then came the breaking point. When Bad Bunny was selected to headline, performing entirely in Spanish, the reaction exploded. Not because of him personally, but because it raised a bigger question. How do you ignore country music in a country where it dominates charts, tours, and streaming? For many fans, it felt like a message. This stage isn't for you. And that's when things started to boil over. Guitar 2. Kid Rock steps in and changes everything. While the NFL moved forward like nothing was wrong, Kid Rock did something unexpected. He didn't just complain. He created an alternative. The All-American halftime show. No corporate filter. No network control. Just raw, unapologetic entertainment aimed directly at the audience that felt ignored. And then something shocking happened. Millions showed up. Not just a few thousand. Not even a few million. Over 50 million viewers across live streams and replays. That number changed the conversation overnight. Because now it wasn't just about opinion. It was proof. There was a massive audience out there. And they were hungry for something different. Microphone 3. Luke Combs says what everyone was thinking. Then came the moment no one expected. Luke Combs, one of the most neutral, non-political artists in the industry, finally addressed it. When asked if he'd ever been approached for the Super Bowl halftime show, his answer: 2 words. Never have. And just like that, everything shifted. Because this wasn't some underground artist. This is one of the biggest names in all of music. Not just country. And even he had never been considered. Then he said something even more powerful. It's not just about me. Somebody deserves to be up there. That wasn't a complaint. That was a statement. A calm, measured, but undeniable truth. High voltage sign 4. The industry numbers don't lie. Here's where things get even more interesting. Because the data tells a completely different story than what the NFL seems to believe. Country music isn't struggling. It's dominating. Artists like Morgan Wallen are breaking streaming records. New stars are topping the Billboard Hot 100, without pop crossovers or features. Albums are debuting at number 1. Tours are selling out stadiums nationwide. So this isn't about relevance. It's not about popularity. And it's definitely not about audience demand. So what is it? That's the question nobody seems willing to answer. Performing Arts 5. Hollywood weighs in and makes it worse. Just when things couldn't get more heated, Hollywood stepped in. At the Academy Awards, host Conan O'Brien took a direct shot at Kid Rock, mocking the idea of an alternate Oscars. The audience laughed. But for millions watching at home, it didn't land as a joke. It felt like something else entirely. Like a disconnect. Like 2 completely different versions of entertainment, talking past each other. And that moment, it only added fuel to the fire. Police cars revolving light 6. The real issue nobody wants to say out loud. So now we're here. A massive audience asking one simple question. Why? Why does the NFL keep avoiding country music? Is it branding? Is it image? Is it fear of controversy? Or is it something deeper? Something nobody wants to say out loud. Because at this point, it's not just about halftime shows anymore. It's about representation. It's about whether the biggest stage in America actually reflects America, and whether fans still have a voice in what they're watching. Now the pressure is building. Fans are speaking out. Artists are speaking out. Even the most neutral voices, like Luke Combs, are stepping forward. So the question is, how long can the NFL ignore it? Because sooner or later, they're going to have to make a choice. Keep doing what they've been doing, or finally give the people what they've been asking for all along. And when that moment comes, it could change the halftime show forever. High voltage sign 7. The audience the NFL can't ignore forever. Here's the part that's getting harder to dismiss. The NFL isn't just dealing with a few upset fans. This is a massive overlap. Country music fans and NFL fans. That's practically the same audience. Small towns, big stadiums, tailgates, trucks, Sunday rituals. It's the same culture. So when that audience starts feeling ignored, it's not just noise. It's a warning. Because fans don't usually complain this loudly unless something feels off. And what makes this different? They've already shown they're willing to go elsewhere. The success of Kid Rock's alternative show proved something powerful. If the NFL won't give them what they want, someone else will. And that's where things get dangerous for the league. Because attention is everything now. And once fans find an alternative, they don't always come back. Microphone 8. Luke Combs just opened the door. What Luke Combs said wasn't just a comment. It was an invitation. Make the call. One of us is ready. That line matters more than people realize. Because now the pressure isn't just coming from fans. It's coming from artists at the very top. And not just him. Think about the lineup that's sitting right there. Morgan Wallen, record-breaking numbers. Garth Brooks, one of the biggest-selling artists ever. Dolly Parton, universally loved, globally respected. You're telling me none of those names fit the Super Bowl stage? That's a hard sell. And the more people think about it, the less sense it makes. Fire 9. Is this about music? Or something bigger? Now here's where the conversation shifts. Because some people are starting to believe this isn't just about music anymore. It's about image. About branding. About what the NFL wants the halftime show to represent. And maybe what they don't. Country music carries a certain identity, a certain audience, a certain perception. And whether fair or not, that perception might be exactly what's keeping it off that stage. But here's the problem with that thinking. You can't claim to represent everyone, while quietly excluding one of the biggest groups in your audience. At some point, people notice. And right now, they definitely are. Police cars revolving light 10. The moment that could change everything. This situation is building toward something. You can feel it. Because now all the pieces are in place. A frustrated audience. Artists willing to step up. Proof that the demand is real. And a league that hasn't responded. That's a recipe for a turning point. All it takes is one decision. 1 year. One halftime show that finally breaks the pattern. Imagine this. A Super Bowl halftime show headlined by country music. No gimmicks. No compromises. Just a full-scale, stadium-shaking performance. If that happens, it wouldn't just be another show. It would be a statement. And it would instantly become one of the most watched and most talked about halftime shows in history. Bullseye. So now it's your turn. Is the NFL making a huge mistake? Or do they know exactly what they're doing? Should country music finally take that stage? Or is there a reason it hasn't happened yet? Drop your thoughts below. I want to see where you stand on this. And if you believe it's time, who should headline the Super Bowl halftime show? Because one thing is clear now. This conversation isn't going away. And the next move, it could change everything. And before we come to the end of this video, I just want to take a moment to say a very big thank you to all of you for watching. Your time truly means a lot. In a world where there are thousands of videos you could be watching right now, the fact that you chose to spend a few minutes here with me on Hajara Rama TV is something I truly appreciate. This channel continues to grow because of viewers like you. Every view, Every comment and every bit of support helps this community become stronger. And that's what makes creating these videos so rewarding. If you enjoyed this video, please take a quick moment to like the video, leave a comment below, and share it with your friends or anyone who might enjoy this content. Your interaction really helps the channel reach more people who love stories, entertainment, and updates just like you do. And of course, if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Hajara Rama TV, and turn on the notification bell so you'll always be among the first to know when a new video is uploaded. There are many more exciting videos coming your way very soon, and I would love for you to be part of this journey as the channel continues to grow. I also enjoy hearing your thoughts, so feel free to drop your opinions, ideas, or suggestions in the comment section. Your voice matters here, and your feedback helps make Hajara Rama TV even better. Once again, thank you so much for watching and for being part of this amazing community. Until next time, stay safe, stay informed, stay entertained, and keep watching Hajara Rama TV.